We are back on?
Yeah.
Robinson Show, we're back, and we're back on with Ramzy Sweis, right?
Yeah,
Nice, dude. How you doing tonight, brother?
I'm good. I'm looking up Chester Jones and his samurai, or what's it called?
True Masters.
Yeah, right. I'm on a True Masters. Yeah, that's incredible.
It looks cool, man. He was a really cool dude.
Yeah, a most violent year. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Now, Ramzy, you're from Chicago?
Yeah, 30 years, born and raised, and I just moved to SoCal earlier this year.
Nice. Now, have you done a lot of shows? A lot of performances?
Yeah. As far as Fun Year Die, well, I'm a performance artist in Chicago. There's stand-up comedy on every corner in the city. It's gotten real. Yeah, it's like the golden age, I guess, now.
Right.
So, yeah. So number 28. So I don't. My show's called "Never Repeat a Joke," and I hire people. You just read off your feed, your Twitter, Facebook feed, and it's really, just for mental health, because they call it social media and it's not social, and I'm just trying to put social in social media.
Right.
So so I invested in a cafe in the Middle East where I have participants, and I work for nursing homes where I have participants, and there's a place in Santa Monica on Main Street that I'm going to be a host there, and
Nice.
And that, so it's kind of like show and tell, if you can remember. Everybody, right when you go up, it has a snowball effect, and everybody wants to be a part of show and tell.
And that's funny. Like, people go up and read, like, this is what people said to me on Twitter. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's all about the execution, the delivery, the timing, and yeah, I mean, people, you never know when someone's gonna laugh at you.
Yeah, that's true.
Someone's gonna laugh.
Now, are you a terrorist?
Well, I mean, I'm a polar opposite, so I'm like an anti-terrorist. I mean, so in a way, I guess.
Does that mean you
That's cool.
repel terrorists? Is that
Yeah,
what
you
is?
fight terrorists.
Right.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good way. I mean, that's probably the most suitable way to put it.
That truck was fucking badass.
Yeah, I saw that tank. That's funny that you were able to call them and get their voicemail.
Yeah. Phones.
Yes.
Now, do you have a lot of critics that you have to deal with?
Well, yeah. So if I say I'm a comedian, I usually have people saying, no, you're not, because I don't repeat
Not
jokes.
funny. Yeah, that blog with the Chicago comedians, was that all directed towards you, or
Which one?
there was a blog you had with hate mail from the Chicago comedians?
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That was pretty harsh stuff, man.
Yeah. It's just, yeah. I mean, that's the nice thing about stand-up comedy, is that it comes with it. That comes with it. I mean, that's what I think. I got beat up one time, and that kind of put me on the map. And there's a lot of comedians that have really off-color.
Wait, hold on.
Shows.
You got beat up, and then that is what got you, fans?
No, that was number 43. If anybody wants to just put in Ramzy 43, but yeah, that one. It kind of, a lot of people were kind
Close
of
the window,
stunned
dude.
because it was all footage. But number 28 really put me on the map, and that got me in a
I
newspaper.
took a number 2 this morning. It was sweet.
What are these
Tapered.
numbers, man? I'm not understanding. 28,
Yeah.
43. Do you
This is
have
the Messiah.
Is it like number
Remember that, bitch?
28, 29, 30? Like, what are these numbers?
So, because that's, when you don't repeat jokes, people want to see it, if that's true. And so,
Okay, so you have all your jokes numbered, so people know. So you could be like, yeah, I don't have 5 jokes. I got
28.
28 or 300
No.
whatever.
For every number, there's about 8 jokes. So I've done
Oh.
74. I just did one in Nashville. It was number 75, I
Like
think.
69.
So 8 times 75 is like
I had my ass eaten in a 69 once.
like
That's pretty sweet.
like 610 jokes.
Right.
Yeah. What? You have like 9 other comedians on your channel too, right?
Yeah, there was one. There was 7 of the 9. They only wanted to try it.
Tyson.
And then I worked with 2 of them, and yeah, they were the ones that were in that hate mail. You know, eventually they
they
kind of
did.
get
Tin Man?
abrasive and they let
Tin
go.
Fins. What was that guy?
Tim Fish?
Yeah, that guy was funny. Where'd you
Yeah, I
meet
met
that
with
guy?
Nat TV, and they were in love with Tin Fish, and so I tried to do as much work with him as possible.
I would.
In the last year I was in Chicago, I did 19,
That's why I work with
21
Rob,
shows
'cause
in
I know I
19
suck,
venues
so.
with him.
What happened? He is funny. You guys will laugh at
Are you
us.
still there? Ramsey?
Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah,
What's
yeah, yeah.
We actually, it sounds like we got a phone call. Give me a second to answer this and see if they're there. All right, caller, are you there? Caller?
Oh no.
Who's on the phone?
Oh no. Is that
I don't know who that is.
is
Hello?
that you, Frankie?
That sounds like somebody pissing again. It
Oh,
probably
that's
is
gotta be
Frankie
Frankie.
Two-Steaks. We got this guy that calls every now and then. He usually has really good questions for our guest, and he always takes a piss first, so you got to give him a second.
You gotta forgive Frankie. He's a good friend of mine.
Forgive him. Hi, who's this? Hi, who's this?
Frankie.
Frankie, what's going on, man? We have comedian Ramzy on the phone. Do you got any questions for Mr. Ramzy?
No, that was my comedy bit. Did you hear it?
No, I didn't hear your comedy bit.
It was number 1.
Oh, I get it. That's awesome.
I don't get it.
Number 1 for peeing, I guess.
Oh, right. I get it. Damn. Now I feel
That
stupid.
was good. You've been had. You've been had, John.
Frankie, are you still there? I guess Frankie
Well-
hung up.
Why should you not trust Adams?
What's that?
Why should you not trust Adams?
I don't know. Why do you not trust Adams?
Because they make up everything.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh god.
I actually, I know that's kind of like a playground, like a play school joke or whatever. But on that note, I just got an email from Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, and I talked to him on the phone.
Oh,
and
that's hot.
What?
Yeah.
I got one. I got one for you. All right.
Okay.
All right. The straight rooster says cock-a-doodle-doo. The bi rooster says do a little cock.
Nice.
The gay rooster says any cock will do.
Fuck yeah. It's funny. Yeah, what's the, what do they call a lesbian dinosaur? Lickalotopus.
Oh yeah, like a lot of puss.
Look at what
What about, what's better than fucking an old woman? Fucking an old man.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I like that when I tell that at family gatherings.
I don't have any good jokes. I'm not the funny one. Ramsey, you got any good jokes?
No.
Yeah. Why do they call them ladybugs?
Because they're so ladyish.
Yeah, that's exactly correct. I have a lot. I have like nine or 10 sets, but
Can you do one?
to do one right now,
Yeah.
I
Fuck yeah.
am. Oh shit.
Hog.
Okay. So I went to a Jay-Z concert. So now I'm telling people that I'm a Jehovah's Witness.
Be more funny.
All right, I got a question for the audience. What's the difference between a mind fuck and a soul fuck?
My mom.
All right. So in Psalms, in the
Got it.
Bible, Psalms, verse 10, they say God is king forever. So that means there's a period when he won't be king anymore. So I guess I'll be king because I'm God's child.
Fuck it.
See,
That's funny. That's funny.
it's not good on the phone, but even if you have one person in
it's
the
better
audience,
Right,
stage.
it's about the delivery, right?
yeah.
The
it might
body.
fly.
It's like I just flew in from Vegas and boy is my cock tired. Oh,
Oh.
Yeah, that's like an Andrew Dice Clay.
yeah. I diced all over
So,
that.
like, for example, did you know Thor is from Asgard? Which, he might as well be from Jockstrap City or Underwearville. Did you know Nelson Mandela? If you watch that movie, they say Nelson means travel maker, which is really ironic because he was a slave for 28 years. Ain't that a boot in the ass? So, how do you land a plane with one hand?
No.
With the
I can't wait
joystick.
for you to tell us.
Grope a pregnant lady.
Finger a pregnant lady?
Grope a
No,
pregnant
how do you
lady.
land a plane with one hand? Grope a pregnant lady.
Don't get it.
I don't get it.
Pete loves that joke.
He thinks that joke's hilarious.
He's
but we
going
don't
to
get it.
see you.
All right, I got a question for the audience. Would you rather press Ding Dong to see King Kong, or would you rather see King Kong Ding Dong?
Fuck yeah, it's Pekka.
Fuck it.
All right, and then my last one. My favorite
Doesn't
movie is
Anthony say that all the
Lionheart
time?
and Where the Heart Is and
Chip,
Braveheart.
Yeah, I love Chip
So I
Chipperson.
guess I like heart. I guess I like heart, especially if they're shaped like asses.
All right.
Wait,
I think
guys, I'm just gonna, hang around and watch some Robin Williams movies.
Nice! Pete, you're fucking going on tour! I'm gonna fucking...
So,
yeah!
who's some of your favorite comedians?
I
Retarded
think
guy at the Stop and Shop with
I
those
think
carts.
Kaufman, he kind of passed the test of time.
You
he's
are.
always someone I could watch. But
On
like,
his level.
there's a new guy
Not. Borat?
from South America,
Oh.
Trevor Noah.
Gaddafi?
Yeah. So Trevor Noah talks about being about like his
Okay.
accent and like being black when he always thought he was white.
Oh, okay. I think I've heard of him. I'm more
And,
into like
yeah, there's
I like
Hannibal
Jim
Buress
Norton.
is really
and,
good too. I'm
funny
sorry?
Guys.
I
I'm more
gay.
of a fan of like Jim Norton and like Jim Florentine and like guys like that.
George Carlin.
Yeah,
Bob
I like Jim
Levy.
Norton.
Fucking love.
Bob Levy. We actually talked to Bob Levy last week. I don't know if you know who Bob Levy
Yeah,
is.
he was
He's a
funny.
Very, very funny guy.
And
Yeah,
cool.
I don't know if I like Hannibal Buress. Actually, he uses a teleprompter, and I guess that's one of the main things. If I'm
his
a
hack,
comedian
you
or
call
not, is kind of up in arms. But I never use a
Oh, I wish I
teleprompter.
could get him on the phone.
A lot of comedians do. I think
They
that's
use
kind of cheating.
teleprompters? What comedians use teleprompters?
Yeah, well, it's like having notes. There's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with that.
yeah, I guess so. I guess
And who is it?
Yeah, that's true.
Who was what's his name? Dangerfield. Rodney Dangerfield used to have an earpiece because he was so fucking senile at the end of his life, but he couldn't remember things, and his wife would be telling him his lines.
yeah, I don't
in
think
the
if you
earpiece.
wrote it, and
But it
as
was
long as you
his.
could still perform it.
Yeah.
I think too. Like, there's a lot
Delivery.
of comedians. There's a lot of comedians who are really well known and are good, and they'll go out in front of crowds every now and then, and they'll just be like, "Hey guys, I'm testing out new material," and whip out their notebook. And
What about my
that's it.
dick?
Yeah, Adam
So, I don't
Sandler,
know.
Zach
I
Galifianakis,
hate
they
Adam
use notebooks.
Yeah.
I just think it's
Bill Cosby
easier to
rapes.
just
Zip
go with
up the
it
bop.
from the heart.
Ramsey, can you give us your best Bill Cosby impression?
Ooh. No.
I love pudding cups.
That
I
was-
made the most splendiferous pudding pops.
I think Pete's got you.
Talk to
I think this
me
was a lot
about
better.
the allegations.
You really fine-tuned that impression there.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Got it down,
was,
son.
It was pretty bad at first, but that's Pete.
Oh,
Do
dude,
some
I've
more.
been- I
Do
did-
some
all
more Bill Cosby.
Thanksgiving. All Thanksgiving, I was pissing my family. My dad was like,
Just give
"Okay."
him Bill Cosby.
My dad's like, "Okay, that's enough. That's enough. I can't take it anymore."
Nice.
Um,
Have you ever met Bill Cosby?
Did he rape you?
no.
Fuck.
I met Anthony Kiedis at Pete's Coffee.
Nice.
And Tim Meadows by a pizza place, and Josh
Ladies.
Brolin walking with the Spawn girl.
Whoa.
I didn't meet Josh, I just saw him. And
What about Christopher Walken? He once hid my watch in his ass.
Oh,
Whoa.
no one will know.
No one will know. Them gooks get the snipply yellow paws on my watch.
that's great.
Fucking googs. Right?
He's gonna be goddamned if those greasy yellow slopes was gonna get their hands on your father's
This
watch.
is going great.
Your birthright.
Oh, we got a really funny.
Yeah, we got a comedian in studio. Pete.
Ramzy, what inspired you to be a comic?
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was a matter of just going on stage. So that kind of sparked my affinity, or my. Cause, I think comedy is a language.
Right.
I think it's kind of like
Words.
a hieroglyphics. It's like a reading between the lines, and so
This is groundbreaking.
I never really thought about it. 'Cause I knew it was going to change my life once I got into it.
I'll
How
give
did it change your life?
I gotta give you credit, man, because I could never get up on stage and do.
Yeah.
Something
I've
like that.
thought about it, but I know that I know I'm not a funny guy, so I'm just not gonna do it.
I've done it.
Yeah, so that's the reason is because I knew when I started I wouldn't know when to hang it up, and there's people that are like, stop singing, you're gonna quit, because sometimes I'll go on hiatus or something, but
nice.
yeah, so I was talking about this actually on Stuart Benner's show, broadcast out of Florida. I'll take a break every now and then, and who knows? I mean,
You should.
it's been I had a show in Nashville last month, and so maybe I'll give it up.
So
Yeah.
what do you
yeah,
do?
until I feel like because I don't really feel like there's a need for it. I kind of feel like I gave it a run, and I'm satisfied. I think I could put closure on it.
Yeah. So what do you do then when you're on like hiatus, when you're not doing comedy? You just work like a day job?
I work for the Arab News, as Rob mentioned, and yeah, I do I do manual labor, and I work for nursing homes. I did a show at the Salvation Army in Santa Monica. So I work with because I think mental health is really important.
What do you do at the nursing home?
I do volunteer shows.
Ah, I used to smell the soiled utilities closet just for fun.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean, the cool thing about nursing homes is kind of like Patch Adams, and
That they die in like a week or
everyone
two.
wants to. I'm just experimenting,
Yeah, with the old people.
Did you ever get one of the old people comes up to you, looking for the musty on? Looking for the
Get me some
musty
Geritol or something. I'm old. I'm living too long. That's why I like to scream at old people on the street. You're living too long.
I was just looking for the musty on paper, boy. Bring
All
another
right.
good
I think
news.
it's time to wrap this up.
Fuck no.
No. Well, we gotta.
Yeah, it is time. We have to get.
Yeah.
going.
Well, our expectations were met with this. So,
Yeah.
Ramzy, why don't you plug whatever you got to plug, and we're gonna let you go.
Okay, well, the only thing I have is I just uploaded a video on Funny or Die. There's a Jamaican guy that climbs like a coconut tree,
Oh,
and
that's good.
he calls
That's
it a
fucking
coconut because
racist.
never-
I like it already.
All right, you got this then?
Huh?
Okay, bye.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Fuck you. Wow, that sucked.
Holy
That's exactly what I thought. Dude, he's not even
Holy
funny.
fuck.
You're funnier. And you are not
Bad, and I'm
funny.
not funny.
That was
I
painful.
know. It's all.
That was
Oh
painful.
my god.
I've never claimed to be funny or that I bring anything funny.
He did though, and he's on Funny or Die, bro. Die.
He's
Die.
on Funny or Die.
Yeah, I don't think he does like work with anybody. He just posts his own shit. But I think don't you have to get picked for that? Like,
I think I'm funnier than that, and I'm not even that
Yeah,
funny. I'm a fucking retard.
he was cracking me up with the dumb shit. Whatever he said, none of it
I
made
know.
sense. Like, holy fuckaroni.
Fucking numbers. And the
That's
Yeah.
why the
Holy
one
shit.
I forget
Wow.
which one it was, but I lost it because of how
Awkward.
just like absurd it was. Like
Frankie's number one was good though.
and then you hung up.
Yeah, that's all I
thought
had.
You were gonna do a whole
I outdid
Frankie
him.
call.
No,
Oh,
just had to outdo the
God.
comedian.
Frankie's taking a number one.
All right, guys, we're taking a break. We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back with DJ Watts. Holy fuck, that guy stunk.
That was, like I said, painful.
Shit. Dude, he couldn't even speak.